iOS 16.4 came out a few days ago, and it's really problematic. I've had a lot of problems with iOS 16.4, so this is under the beta profile, but this is the same exact build that will be out to everybody's iPhone in a few days. There's nothing different between this version of iOS 16 and the version that will be out publicly in a few days. First, I'm going to talk about app optimization. It's been terrible. Every app, first party or third party, has been slower. It's had more crashes than iOS 16.3, and it seems like every few months iOS 16 gets really bad to the point of being unusable, and this is getting really annoying because I'm considering switching to Android actually. I really want to try the S23 out. The 14 Pro on iOS 16 is basically worthless at this point. The second problem I've had, which has been really bad recently, is overheating. So I don't care if a phone overheats. I don't care if my iPhone overheats, since I'm going to get the 15 Pro anyway, so if this dies right now, I'll just use AppleCare Plus to get a refurbished replacement model, and then I'll just wait, and then I'll buy the 15 Pro. But the issue that I'm having, this thing is overheating to the point where it won't charge. This has been an issue in iOS 16 ever since it was in beta. The phones will just get too hot, and especially if I'm using something like a MagSafe accessory, they won't charge. These things will start discharging, actually. So I've had this thing go from 10% to 1%. That's annoying, because if I charge my phone, it's because I need to charge my phone. I wear my phone's battery down to 1% before I charge it. If I start to charge my phone, it's because I need to. If I'm not charging the phone, the thing's gonna die within 20 seconds. This thing went up to 10% battery one time, then it went down to 1%. And it does this consistently. It'll go up, then it'll start going down to 1%, then I'll have to charge it on an actual wall charger. And that's annoying. And if I use MagSafe, like the actual MagSafe puck, the same thing will happen. And sometimes, even if I use wired charging, this will happen. And it consistently gets stuck at 80% anyway. Even if I have this on a normal wall charger, it will get stuck at 80%, and it'll say because it overheat. And there's no way to turn that feature off, even though it really is a problem, because I can't turn the feature off, and it's limiting how I use the phone. So really, what I want to do is switch to Android, but I've already used this thing for half a year. Everything important, like apps and all of that, are already on this phone, so if I was to switch, I would have to deal with a whole lot of problems. If I was to stay on the iPhone, I'd also deal with a whole lot of problems. So really, I regret buying this phone, because my 13 Pro on iOS 15 was infinitely better. But anyway, I think that I might switch to Android in the next few weeks, because iOS 16 is just terrible. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.